It is day 88 of 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions. We are coming up to the finish line here. We have 12 days left, 11 after this. And I really have to start thinking about what am I going to do afterwards? I'm going to finish it this month in February. And then do I keep going? Do I just do something else? I don't even know. I'm still fighting a cold that I think came from Colorado, and it just will not go away. It's very gross feeling. Wonder if I'm in it until April. Ugh, it's kind of making my head a little foggy too, so I'm kind of losing what I'm saying, as you can tell. All right, let's just get into it. I'm not wasting any more time. I gotta look, how many do I have left in here? Maybe that's 11, hopefully. Describe a moment in your life that felt like a crossroads. What path did you choose? Well, I guess there were some simple crossroads, like unavoidable. One of those being like after high school, what do you do? For me, there was never the option to do anything but go to college. I felt like that is the path that you take. So it was more, where do I go to college? And I had a few options. I only actually applied to two schools, and I got into both of them. One being the school I went to, Ohio State, and the other being Miami University of Ohio. So not down in Florida, but the one in Oxford, Ohio. But that's not what I wanted to do. Like, originally I wanted to branch out and go somewhere else. And I think if I had, I would have relocated there. But I knew I would have to pay for that myself. And I wasn't willing to put myself in that much of a financial burden versus going to a state school. Sorry, this has got like hair in it. Going to a state school and having a smaller financial burden. So that was sort of, they were still very dirty. That's fine. That was sort of the choice that I had to make. So that was a crossroads, and I'll never know what could have been if I had been more, if I put more faith in myself and gone somewhere else. Although I do not regret my Ohio State experience at all. I was a mess there, but so is everyone in college. So I don't feel too terrible about that. The next crossroads was probably leaving corporate America and deciding to go all in on my own. And it was one of the scariest ones that I've done, and great. But I would be completely lying if I said there weren't some days that I miss the monotony of corporate America. And there are things that I miss. I miss going to an office and talking to the same people every day. I miss having PTO days where like I can completely check out. I can't do that running my own business. I miss the parties and lunches and bonuses that like just the little good things. I don't miss the work. I don't miss corporate finance at all. Not a single bit. But I wonder, like, would I be happy in a marketing role, in a copywriting role, in a company? I don't know. Happier. So those are two crossroads. And I guess the third crossroads was deciding to have a second child. Because the first child, I always knew I wanted. I always knew I wanted to be a mom and have a baby. And then it was really the second was making that decision because of my hard pregnancies and just it's hard. Being a parent is hard, especially those first few years. I mean, I say that because I haven't been through much more than that. I feel like my 7-year-old is easier than my 4-year-old. I think it gets easier and then it probably gets harder again, but it was hard to like tell myself to go through it again. But I really wanted my 7-year-old to not be an only adult. I wanted her to have someone to share the burden of like me getting older, of my husband getting older. And now I have a little baby B who is 4 now, so she's not really a baby, but she is just so incredible, and she's very much like me, so that's win and lose. Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this in like under 20 seconds. 88. Your closest friend, your father are on vacation together. Your closest friend, your father are on vacation together, hiking in a remote jungle. The two companions stumble upon a nest of poisonous vipers and are bitten repeatedly. You know neither will live without an immediate shot of antivenom. There's only a single dose of antivenom in your pocket. What would you do? Oh my god! My father and my closest friend. Okay, this isn't gonna be under 5 minutes because I have to feel like I need to speak this out. I would not want to be the one to make the decision. And honestly, I don't think that my father would put me in that position. he would want me to save my friend. And even depending on which friend you're looking at, all of them have sort of like a similar dynamic. They're all in their 30s-ish, with small children. They have their whole lives ahead of them. He would assume that, like, this is the last gift he could give to me and to my friend, and say, like, I've lived. It's her turn. Now, granted, that's putting a lot of words in my father's mouth, which is maybe not fair, because maybe he would act differently in real life, but yeah, how... That is not the kind of question that you can answer without actually actively being in that situation. I would hope that that it would come easily, that there would be an obvious response, but, like, I don't even know if that's possible. If they're bitten repeatedly, could a single dose of antivenom work? I don't know. So this is, like, my non-answer, but I try to put it into their hands and not have to make the decision, because I would have to live with terrible consequences either way. That was a terrible question. Downer. Boo on day 88. I don't think I've liked it overall. So this has been day 88 of 100 Days, 100 Videos, 200 Questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit of a nicer, more light day.